Welcome to episode 58 of Crypto Waffle. We haven't exactly got
Whoa,
topics per
we
today.
done 58 last week, mate.
No, 59. Sorry. Start again. Welcome to Crypto Waffle episode 59. And we haven't got topics as such this week because we're running back over our 2025 bingo cards and we'll be creating new 2026 bingo cards. So, is there anything you want to discuss before we get into the bingo cards? Because
We need to
screenshots.
We need to do better. I looked at our bingo cards, and
I think we did all right.
I think we've had a shocking year.
I wouldn't have said so.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to looking back and discussing our bingo cards and what went right, what went wrong.
Yeah. Is there anything in the short term we'd like to discuss before we get into the bingo cards?
I have renewed optimism about crypto this week after my rant last week.
What's been the cause of that?
I've followed through on my threats and I've gone to go and look at some proper crypto projects.
Okay.
And I found two that I really like.
Nice.
Next year, I'm going to either work on them or I'm going to continue to look to find others.
Okay.
I'm not going to do memes and whatnot. I'm going to buy them, like 360 no scope, 420 blazers and stuff like that. It's not going to get past me, but I'm going to be busy doing stuff, not looking at price.
In the space.
It feel a lot better.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, let's get into it. So last year, these, I don't know if people can see that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see that. These were our bingo cards, and they were Circle to IPO, which I think we got. Bitcoin to reach 150, which it didn't. It topped out at 126, I believe, so far. Meme coin market cap to exceed 200 billion. And let me just have a look at this to see how far we got.
I don't think we got close to that.
I don't know. I can't get my charts up in a minute. TradingView's done some sort of update and it's all funny.
Everybody's doing updates, like end of the year shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No.
What are they playing at?
Yeah.
Don't fix something if it's not broken.
Yeah, leave well enough alone. You make updates when they say we fixed minor bugs when I never knew there were bugs. Like, just stop
it. So we were well off. Meme coin market cap topped out at 88 billion. And just for context, when did we post those? That must have been like bang on 2025, right?
Yeah.
So
and were we trying to top last? Was that the top?
I was trying to find the top, but this meme coin market cap thing I'm looking at on TradingView only goes back to May 25, so I can't see.
I feel like that would have been the top that we...
If we go to total crypto market cap, actually, if we did total 3, which is excluding Bitcoin and ETH, December and late Jan were practically a top. I'll share the screen just so everybody can see.
Yeah. Then we went into a little bear market, didn't we?
You see this here, this little peak here where my cursor is? That was January top.
Yeah.
And that was roughly when we put our predictions out. And this was the one I was looking at a minute ago, but unfortunately we haven't got enough data time-wise to see. So that one was incorrect. ETH to 8K, obviously that didn't get there either.
Oh, nowhere near. ETH letting us down as per usual.
We topped out at, call it 5K, depending on which chart you're looking at. This one we're looking at 4,955.
Trash.
Doge ETF was approved.
Yes, we got it.
Yeah,
that was only kind of recently, that one.
Yeah, that was in the last month, I believe. And then NFT market cap to exceed 160 billion.
Trash.
And as of, we put these out in Feb, by the way. As of market cap, the 16th of the 2nd, 25, it was 75.7 billion. Now, I don't know. Let's have a quick...
There's no way we put those out in Feb. You must have just saved them in Feb.
Well, this is when we've put on our thing, it says here at the bottom.
Yeah, crazy.
Market cap as of 16th of the 2nd. So we might have done these a bit late.
Yeah.
It's totally possible.
Yeah.
I'll have a look quickly. What was the total NFT.
You're asking chat?
I'm asking Google.
Okay. Google's not going to know. You know what you need?
Yes, it will.
You need AI in TradingView. Why has nobody done that yet?
I don't know. Probably is. I honestly, since last waffle, I haven't looked at any charts. Literally over this Christmas period, I have looked at zilch.
Staring down
the only thing I've been checking,
pigs and blankets.
Yeah, the only things I've been checking was the Crypto Waffle trades.
Okay.
I say not looked at charts, but I'd quickly go and have a look at them, and then the Xano chart. That's it.
That's more than me.
That's the only thing I've looked at.
That's more than me. I've looked at a few crypto actual things, but price-wise, nah.
Nah, you're right. Google didn't know. I'm going to have to ask Grok.
Yeah, Grok might know.
Grok's my go-to, by the way, now.
Oh, is that your LLM of choice?
Yes. He seems to be very good at FPL as well. Whereas my knowledge isn't the best, so I use my limited knowledge with Grok.
Yeah,
and we're quite a good team, if I dare say so myself.
There's nothing like a little bit of cognitive.
He doesn't. He's only saying it got to 9.2. That's January though. That can't be right. So where did we get our source of market cap as of the 16th? Was that off of OpenSea?
It would have been Coin Market Cap, maybe, or Coin Bureau. Coin Gecko.
Let me have a look on Coin Market Cap. See if
Coin Gecko. Coin Gecko, I reckon it'll be.
NFTs. NFTs and collectibles. No. Nothing on Coin Market Cap. Nothing on CoinGecko. NFT. Floor price. Global chart. Is this what we were looking at? Where did we get 75 billion from? Because if I'm looking at the NFT total market cap...
75 billion?
Yes, that's what we've put on our thing. Maybe we were told some incorrect factual information by one of the AIs.
Sounds like we were drunk. 75 billion sounds wild.
Right, well, in 2025, we reached...
Maybe 7.5 billion.
Yeah, possibly. And we just balls the decimal up.
Yeah. That makes more sense because there's no way we're going to be out.
Yeah. I mean, we peaked in... that was technically 24. So you could say in 25, we technically peaked at approximately 8.5 billion.
And that was January, but you said we put ours out in February. So if we'd have done that in February, then we're probably down by 7.5.
Yes, which makes sense. Which actually, if we're probably down 50% on the year.
Yeah. NFTs have not come back. I promised everybody that.
Although a lot of, and to be honest, if you held NFTs, i.e. the bigger ones, you've outperformed ETH.
Yes.
Like crypto big butts.
If you've held your Johnson, you've outperformed ETH.
Yeah.
Like you can be holding on to anything and outperform
all the boomers have outperformed all of us this year.
Gold, silver's outperformed ETH. Everything's outperformed ETH.
Yeah. So we nailed 2 out of 6, which I didn't think was actually that bad.
Considering it's supposed to be bingo, we're supposed to. Yeah. They were outlandish. They were wild shots. Yeah. I think, to be fair, I think we put 3 that we thought were stick on: Doge, ETF, Circle IPO, and Bitcoin to 150. I think those 3 we were being.
They were like, yeah, and we weren't a million miles off Bitcoin. Although when we did it in January or Feb,
we weren't expecting this year to be an upside down year.
Yeah, February. We're pretty at 96k, so we've only gone up a tad more.
Yeah,
and we're actually down on the year.
Yep,
but it's what it is.
Bear market.
I don't know. But we'll go into that discussion later. What do you reckon then for this year? 2026, the year of the so-called bear market in your eyes. What are the bingo cards? What are we going to have?
I'm happy that, first of all, you've put those words into my mouth. I think we're going to have a bear month, and then we might have a bull month, and then a bear month. I think this is the year of the undecided markets. I think we're going to have another year like we had last year, where we have full cycles inside the year.
Right. Okay.
I think last year we've had 2 full cycles. I think we had 2 bull runs and we had 2 bear runs. Started with a bear run, finished with a bear run, bull run in between. This year, for my bingo card, I'm going to have Midnight, which is the new project launched by the boys at Cardano, which I've been looking at and I really do quite like.
Okay.
I'm going to have that to do a 5x.
From current price?
From current price.
So that is midnight to 5x from current. And what is the current price?
I don't know. It's 1.5 billion market cap. So I want to do it in market cap terms, not in.
But you do it in market cap terms?
Yeah. Because prices. I don't know what they're doing when they're gonna.
So their market cap is currently 1.677.
Yeah. So let's go with midnight to 10. Let's go with midnight to 10 billion.
1.677.
I'm gonna say it'll go to 10.
So should we call it 1.7 billion?
Yeah.
Right.
That'll be my first one on my first one on my bingo card.
Midnight to 5x. Now I'm going to take another price prediction, and I'm going to go with hype, because I do think hype is now one of the chosen ones, and I've mentioned from last week, I think it was, hype is on my list of DCAs going into this potential bear phase, whatever you want to call it, downturn. We're currently at $25 and a market cap of, let me just have a look, 6 billion, 6.2 billion.
Yeah, 6.
I would like to predict within the next year we reach new highs and go potentially above 80.
80 what? Dollars?
$80. So that is a roundabout 2x from current price.
No, 80, 3x.
We're only at $25 on my trading view. It's 213%.
Yeah, 25 to 80 is free, isn't it? 3x. 3 and a bit.
Look, let me show you. My trading view tape measure doesn't lie. Unless they've updated the tape measure.
$25 to $80 is a 3x.
Jeffrey, I'm going to show you. Okay, I've clicked at current price.
Yeah, so that's not 80.
And I go to $80.
Yeah. It's a 3x.
There. 212%.
Which is a 3x.
It's not, Jeff.
100% is a 2x.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You're not actually making the 3x though, are you? You're only actually making 2. Because you're buying at the 20.
Yeah, even including that. You still make.
Yeah, I don't count that.
No, but what I'm saying is, right, so say you put in £10.
Yeah.
You walk away with
30. You've only made 2x.
You've made 3x.
You haven't though, because you put the original 10 in. You haven't made that. But anywho, let's agree to disagree.
Yeah. Whoever's right, put your answers in the comments below. Let's clip this and then we'll put it on a poll on Twitter so everyone can tell me how smart I am, because I like that.
Right. So we've got midnight to 5x from current price.
Yeah.
And that is at currently 1.7 billion.
I think yours is not extreme enough to be on a bingo card.
Really?
Mm.
Right, should I say 100 then?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say triple figures?
Yeah. It's got to be wild. It's got to be something like wow.
Okay, that's not too wild. I'll accept that. So hype to $100. And I'm going to put in brackets original target 80. just in case, you know. Come on, guys. I did say it, but Crypto C bullied me into not saying it.
That's fair. That is fair.
Right. Anything else? What are you thinking?
Oh.
Go on.
Micro strategy to get into deep doo-doo.
I need to label these as yours and mine, because otherwise I'm going to get confused.
You'll remember, because me being strategy are in trouble and you being strategy aren't in trouble is like that's one of our very few things
That's
that we
true.
disagree on. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with Michael Saylor to go to jail.
To jail?
Jail.
What?
Lock him up.
Okay.
He's been top blasting for 2 years. Like, no one top blasts for 2 years and doesn't go to jail. So, legal troubles for Michael Saylor. I don't think he'll go to prison, but I think he'll get legal troubles.
Michael Saylor to go to jail. I need to make sure I've distinguished myself away from this monstrosity.
You want to get as far away from that one as possible.
Right. Michael Saylor gets to go to jail. Bloody hell. Now, I don't know whether to keep it MSTR and then just do a price prediction for their stock instead. But then
you can do them not to sell any Bitcoin over the year.
Yeah, they're not going to do that though. Come on, I reckon that's pretty easy.
You don't think they'll sell any Bitcoin?
No, they haven't done the whole time.
Okay.
Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
I will let you put that on your bingo card.
Has MSTR ever sold any Bitcoin? I'm pretty sure they haven't.
I'm quite sure they haven't as well.
If they haven't, I'm having that as a bingo card. They will continue not to sell.
Right, you can have it on your bingo card, yeah.
Yes, MicroStrategy, now Strategy Ticker, has sold Bitcoin once in its history. On December the 22nd, 2022, the company sold 704 Bitcoin for approximately 11 million. Well, I don't know what that was for.
Oh, that's a tiny bit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't class that as a sell.
Like, no, I wouldn't class that as that. He spent that. That's probably him going for a night out with his pals. That's
he spent too much in the strip club.
Yeah. Make it right. So you want to put that on your bingo card that
MSTR
they won't sell any
to not sell over what, 1 billion? Is that fair?
You can say any because they're not going to do another tiny sale like that.
Yeah, but if they do, then technically I'm wrong. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you know I won't.
Okay, MSTR to not sell any BTC.
Because you're definitely going to be wrong anyway, because they will sell.
And then you, sir.
Okay, one more. What one should we do?
What are we thinking? I'm so out of touch with what's been going on. I've forgotten, quite frankly. So I need to refresh myself.
One around. What other ones can we do?
Why don't we choose narratives?
Okay. Yeah.
I think narratives is a good one. Or maybe like a small project that we know of at the moment that could be big. Like much bigger.
I don't really know of any.
I've got one for that. I reckon Syrup, which was Maple Finance.
Yeah.
Currently valued at 370 million market cap. I reckon that could be a 10 billion plus.
10?
Yeah, I just don't think in the next year. I think it's longer than that.
That's good enough to go on your bingo card. It's a massive shout.
It is a massive shout. I just don't think it's going to happen in a year, though. So if I was to be gambling on a year,
too short term.
If we have, I don't know.
Thing is,
a year is difficult.
If it doesn't happen this year, then it's not going to happen.
What do you mean, Jeff?
I mean, these things have got a shelf life, mate. Then they're not this shiny new thing, and then no one cares about them anymore. There's such a thing as being too early. I don't know what to have for my last.
Actually, I reckon for the last two, because we've both chose our own ones, should we have two that we agree on? So,
okay.
And one I'm thinking is, if we are in a bear phase, whatever you want to call it, a downturn, where will the lows be?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we choose a price prediction, and because
we can say Bitcoin will not go below.
Yeah, a line. Okay. The line in the sand.
Okay.
So where do you think the line in the sand is?
60.
60k.
Yeah.
I was going to say 56.
Yeah, it won't go below that. And if it does go to 60, oh my God, there will be pain.
Yeah, there shall be pain. So are we happy to say, well, it's pretty much the same, isn't it? 56, 60K.
Yeah. Or shall we split the difference? Call it 58?
Why not? And then this is joint predictions. So BTC to not fall below 58K. Do you know what, though? If something happens, I mean an event.
That won't count. If we have like
so
a
we
flash,
put that in there, yeah? So BTC not to fall below 58K and in brackets.
On the weekly.
Excluding a black swan, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So like let's just say like on the weekly candle. Because it might dip below, but it's not gonna won't stay down.
Anything else you think we agree on?
Should we pick somebody to blow up? Like a exchange?
Oh, one of the DATs or something.
Hmm.
That's actually quite a good one. Because I don't think MSTR will blow up. Tom Lee might have difficulty, but I think he ends up surviving just because he knows too many people.
What, the ETH one?
Yeah.
Binance? Safe.
No, they're fine. Someone like a
Wintermute?
No, market maker, I think they'll be fine. I think someone like an OKX or like a Bybit, BitGet, one of those like second tier
exchanges. Tier, top tier. Yeah.
Or do we maybe have a prediction for someone else to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet?
Oh. Okay. Like who? Like an Amazon?
Yeah, I was thinking like a Microsoft, Amazon. Although if we are in a bear phase, which I don't personally think we are, there's potential for it. They're obviously not going to do that.
The truth of the matter is silver is almost at all-time highs. And that might be because it's lagging gold and gold done its thing. So silver's doing its thing now, blah, blah, blah. But generally, silver does signify people are expecting inflation. And this is the first time we've had a situation where people are really expecting inflation and Bitcoin is an available off-ramp for them. So putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet is an option, and it's a lot easier than silver.
It's a lot easier to hold than silver as well.
A lot easier to hold, a lot easier to access, a lot more liquid than silver, and you get some amount of freedom, privacy with it as well.
Actually,
who goes for that?
This might be a really out of the whim, but Coinbase to potentially file for some sort of banking
license.
I
don't know if that's enough to go on a bingo card, because I think that one's. I think they definitely go for one because everything's moving on chain, right? So this year, if everything starts to move on chain, Coinbase definitely will try to become one of the people that can.
Who's the biggest exchange at the minute? Binance still?
Probably. Yeah, out of the centralized ones, yeah. I'll tell you what, how about one of the BRICS nations to hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets? Brazil, Russia, India,
I think Russia already do. Pretty sure they've been using Bitcoin for settlements with India for oil. So that does not class on their balance sheet, no?
I think they do. No, there's no public confirmation that the central bank holds it.
We could do something like
that. I think people are trying to hedge against the inflation that we all know we're going to see.
They're going to run it hot. But I don't think we see it just yet. We could see it whilst they're running it hot, but because they're running it hot, no one will feel it.
But that's why it's on the bingo cards. got to be a little bit out there. We could say obvious stuff, you know.
Go on then, let's say that then.
There you go.
So what are we saying?
One of the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, to add Bitcoin to their balance. Yeah, I don't think it does happen this year. There's so much they'd have to... Well, let's go for it anyway. Let's go for it anyway.
So we got 6. Do we want to do like one?
One for the road. Should we do one based on Polymarket?
Yes.
See what's on Polymarket.
Let's have a little look.
Polymarket, crypto. Oh, FD, lighter, market cap, Satoshi. Oh, will Satoshi appear this year?
Oh, go away. Why do people do this? It's so stupid.
He will one day. One day he's got to turn up. US National Bitcoin Reserve, 2026.
Actually, that's a shout. That's a shout.
I think that's not a bad one. I said BRICS.
Yeah, do you reckon we should do one of those two? So either the US or BRICS to add it to National Reserve / balance sheet.
Yeah, add the US onto our one with BRICS.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because that doesn't make it. It's not.
One of the BRICS countries / USA to put BTC on the balance sheet / National Reserve.
Cardano ETF.
Boom. So, to recap, your 2 outlandish ones are Midnight to 5x in market cap, Sailor to go to jail, which I think is crazy,
Lock him
by the way.
up.
And then my 2 are Hype to $100, MSTR to not sell any Bitcoin over 26, and then joint predictions are Bitcoin not to fall below 58 on a weekly candle, excluding any black swan events, and then one of the BRICS countries / the US to put BTC on their balance sheet / as a national reserve. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, I think those are good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think those are good.
Now, moving forward, general thoughts on markets. What do you think's going on? Any more clarity from last week's discussion?
No.
Still unsure?
No, I think we're just ranging. Ranging usually was good because it meant consolidating.
Yeah.
Sentiment is still horrific. Everybody thinks that Bitcoin is going to zero. But the money printer is around the corner. These are the times you should be buying.
Do you think we go lower maybe before we head higher?
Yeah, possibly. But listen, if we do, we do. That's not going to change the fact that the money printer's got a switch on, and there is a new place to hide, and the new place to hide is Bitcoin. And I think a lot of money will come to Bitcoin to hide away from inflation. So
yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah. So overall, as always, I am bullish, but with the amount of time that I plan to be in the space, it pays me to be bullish all the time.
Yeah,
I'm still bullish. So generally, yeah, I'm quite.
Have you done anything else with your portfolio at all, or just not touched it?
Nah, not touched it. I may put on a short if we go back above 90k before I go to bed tonight.
Right. Okay.
Put on a short. If not, I'm gonna watch the Arsenal game and go to bed. It's like
big game for you tonight. Big game for you tonight.
Massive game. I fear we may drop points, but it won't matter. We're still going to be top going into the new year, I believe, because I don't think there's any games tomorrow.
We hope.
Fingers crossed. But if not to worry. Second will do us fine, and then we just have to hope that next year Bitcoin goes to 200k, and Leicester can win the league again for all I care.
Leicester, they're not even in the Prem anymore.
Yeah, but the last time Bitcoin went crazy, Leicester won the league, didn't they?
So maybe we need Leicester to sort themselves out
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we can
Yeah, the world needs to go absolutely
buy
mad.
Lambos.
The world needs to go absolutely mad. So yeah, that's my thoughts. What, sir, are yours?
I'm sort of the same. Haven't done anything. I've trimmed off some like really high end, outlandish stuff like Bob, and I think I said this not last week, maybe a week before. Got rid of my privacy coin Zano. I've just been trading that whilst that's the only chart I've kind of looked on. I don't touch wood at the moment. Been spot on with it. Other than that, done nothing though. I'm getting some stables on exchanges ready to buy at limit orders for hype.
Okay.
Because that was down to my box, but has bounced straight back out, so I never even managed to pick any up. But typical. But this is where patience comes in. We just got to wait for that.
Have you seen Canton this week?
Yeah, I know. I've been pumping.
After I absolutely rubbished it, and you were like, right, that is buy signal. And
yeah,
look at it go. They put out that they've done some sort of deal with some US Treasuries people who are going to put US Treasuries on the Canton chain.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
How much has it gone up? Because I actually haven't even looked.
70% over the last 7 days since I opened my big mouth.
Not bad.
Like a rocket.
Not bad. What was it from peak to trough? We went down 66%. Yeah, it's in that area in it for it to have a little pump.
It's in that range, yeah. Well,
as I say, there's a bull market somewhere. You just got to find it.
You just got to find it. And yeah. Like you had said before, if it seems like an absolute dog and I'm there saying it's rubbish, it means it generally isn't. So best of luck to them. Best of luck.
We don't know how long this pump will last, though, for all we know.
Yeah.
I mean, Asta's doing horrifically.
Yeah, I think it's just judging by how much I dislike the premise. Do you know what I've realised? Next year, I hate TradFi. I like anything that's TradFi. I'm just going to be like, that's trash, and I'm just
what is that?
Yeah, I'm just going to stick to those guns. Even if the price goes up, I'll be like, ugh. It's like making money in a strip club. Have some shame.
Yeah.
So yeah, regardless of what the number does, I still think it's garbage. But
yeah, I mean,
we'll see.
We shall see. I mean, I haven't done much. I'm looking to sell some more silver. Actually, I need to get that done this week. That's one of the things I'm actually quite proud of myself for this year, nailing the gold to silver ratio trade.
It's not
nailed
hard.
That.
Yeah, you had a lot of thing to go on. You had a lot of
a lot of people didn't do it. They're like, no, gold's gonna outperform, and you stick in there. True. And I went off the gold to silver ratio signal, made the swap. I got out of some of my silver a tad early, some people would say, but managed to get a good.
It's different this time with silver. Do you think this time it's different? Silver actually
they're just repricing.
It's got a use case now. So the argument I heard was silver's got a use case now because it's
silver's always had a use case, and there's always this big doodah about JP Morgan have got a massive silver short on, and it's the most undervalued metal out there, and all this waddle, right? But the reality of it is they're all just repricing. You're
not buying into the whole solar panels.
No, don't buy that. Case. We know it's used anyway. Like it's not a surprise. They use it in circuit breakers that I install. They use it in phones. They use it in everything we probably use every day in minute amounts. It's like with gold at the minute, because it's so high, everyone's just going around buying all the old phones to get all the gold out. I don't know if you've seen all those videos of just people breaking phones down, just getting the gold out, and that's that. Yeah. Even though there's like ballpoint pen sort of size, they are tiny, but in vast majority, worth the time and effort. Same. So I think what we're seeing is just a repricing. Obviously, everyone is now aware of this debasement trade, as TradFi has been talking about the last month or two. They've been incredibly late to this, by the way. And in a traditional sense, gold was repriced to that. And China have obviously been a big buyer of that. And what probably kicked that off going back was the Ukraine-Russia war when the US froze the Russian assets.
Yeah.
So China was like, I don't want US debt anymore. What if they just freeze 800 billion of our stuff?
Yeah.
or whatever it is, 800 million of their assets. So that kicked that off, and everything since then has just been repricing. Bitcoin has repriced as well. We made new all-time highs, and the only thing that's different this cycle is that we haven't had the business cycle go along with the bull market effectively. But it's not to say that we can't see that continuing to happen.
Do you think Bitcoin underperformed considering the backwinds that it had, the things that it had to push its momentum, the ETFs, the America ban?
I don't think it
Russia,
underperformed.
Like,
things. If you traded it well, you outperformed gold, silver. But if you didn't and you're still holding, but then to be fair, it's when you take the year, isn't it? So if you've been buying Bitcoin in a bear market, you've outperformed gold the last 3 years, effectively, buying Bitcoin at 15K and sat where we are today at 80 something. But on the year, yes, we've underperformed, but it was bound to happen at some point, and it has done in the past. So it's not to say it won't happen again in the future.
What's Matey Boy's name? The old guy,
Peter Schiff.
I bet he's like,
he tweeted some absolute. It's just absolute bollocks. Jesus Christ! He said something the other day. He was going something along the lines of Bitcoin will never go up. Bitcoin is not going to go up any further than it has been. And then CZ commented underneath it saying, make sure someone screenshots this post and repost it once we go to an all-time high.
Yeah.
Because we know the game, right? They print money, asset prices go up. You're seeing assets reevaluate.
Always happened.
Exactly. And the business cycle is starting to move now. We're starting to see copper break all-time highs. The copper-gold ratio is starting to turn, especially with copper breaking all-time highs and making fast moves. You're going to see gold probably start to slow down, maybe back off a bit, because at some point, and on these secular trends that we have in gold and silver, we have many 20, 30, possibly even 40% pullbacks. Yeah. And the aim of those pullbacks is, if you can, on the way up, catch a couple, because I do think gold and silver will continue going over the next 9 years, 8 years.
Yeah.
It's just that on the way, I'm trimming little bits of my position off to try and get back in at lower prices.
Once we have those, straight line, right?
Exactly. So we know that's the game, and that's the game we all play with in crypto. And at the moment, I believe you're best off buying alts because everyone's done with them. No one wants alts. So if you go to them, will you accept Doge or Hyper? They're like, no, I don't want that trash. Whereas I'm like, right, give me as much fiat as possible so I can get my hands on this stuff. And if no one wants it, even if we do chop sideways for a bit, like I've learned through past bear markets, if we're in one, that stacking assets or high quality assets normally gives you your day just somewhere down the line. And we know that's the game. So if we know that's the game, we know what we've got to do. And it's just having the cojones to stick your stuff on exchanges, get those limit orders in, and just wait for them to be hit. Because who knows, if we are in a bear market or a sustained downturn, whatever it might be, we're going to need to find a lot of time to fill up with stuff. If there's not enough going on in the space, i.e. research and whatnot, then we'll be doing other things. But don't forget it's still there.
What's your gem for next year?
Ooh. What, asset-wise?
Yeah. Give me two. Give me a long shot and a sure thing. Well, I know what your sure thing's going to be.
See, I've got like 4 or 5, but I'm talking my own book.
Okay, go on then.
I'm talking like Aero and Syrup, like potentially big moves. And who knows if this is 26 into 27, I don't know. But I think they are chosen assets. Aero, just because it's under Base and Coinbase, and some of those kickbacks go back to actually the Coinbase's balance sheet and all sorts of things. I think Aero is kind of a sure thing. Syrup, I think it's reasonably small. I've done very well on already, but I think I could do better on. I am playing the dangerous game at the minute of trying to increase my bag because I sold 20% of my stack at 35 cents. Currently at 31. I'm looking for us to get back down to like 28. I'm going back in to increase the amount. I think they're solid. Doge, I think, has its moment. I just think it's written in the stars. Although I'm not going to accumulate any more Doge, I've said to myself, look, you've got a fat stack of that now.
Enough is enough.
If it's gonna do what it's gonna do, then so be it. And that gives me now the capital to start accumulating hype, and other stuff, more syrup and bits like that. But I am using assets to accumulate themselves. I don't know if I can show on my screen. I might be able to actually because I've got my phone. But this is just a real life example of how. But Xano, I've literally just looked at the chart quickly, placed order and limit sells, and then so I don't know if I can see a week that's better, probably the daily. So can I go sideways? Yes, I can. So I don't know if you can see that, but I sold all of my position here.
Yeah.
Those two. Bought it all back here.
Oh, look at that.
Literally on the lows.
Yeah.
And then they've just sold it all again.
Okay.
And because I do think Xano will go lower. So I'm looking to get back my original Xano price and then have a stack of cash effectively that's been made for doing nothing. And that cash, once I've got it, I will use to then trade Syrup, Xano, Aero, Hype, all these things to help stack those of them. And when I do successful trades, I will then move, say, 10% of the winnings straight into that asset at current market price and be done. Move that onto the wherever I'm holding those assets, and that be it. But that's my main focus going into next year.
So those are your 4 gems. You got 4. Wow.
Yeah, I think Hype, Aero, Syrup, and Xano or Doge. I'm not getting rid of my Xano. I still want a exposure to privacy.
But you're doing a bit more swing trading with it.
Yeah, but I'm going to do that with everything on the way down. But Xano's the one I've gone risky with because I've sold the whole lot. I'm not holding any of it. Whereas with my Syrup, Aero, and that, I'm only doing 10% of my bag, 20% if that. So I don't want to risk. There's too much upside to risk the whole lot.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to balls up. And I will continue to do that with my spot precious metals as well. I'm hoping we get some more. I'm hoping I get some more big wins as well because I hit my first 30 plus X. Was it this year or last year?
In what?
Turbo.
That was last year. That was 24.
Yeah, it must have been. Actually, yeah, that's bollocks. Ignore me. But yeah, I'm hoping to hit some decent big winners. I did really well in stocks this year. I'm really happy with how I did in there.
Stocks are a lot easier for you, aren't they? Because they're a bit more.
I don't know if they're easier. They just make more sense.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they behave a little bit more rationally.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I definitely want to be owning more stocks that are on hype and in the crypto space this year.
Yeah,
definitely. So I'll definitely have more exposure to that via Hyperliquid and Asta and anyone else that maybe puts them on there. But the only downside of that, obviously, being where I am in the UK at the minute, is that it's taxable. It's not in an ISA. So I'll continue to use my ISA and trade that up to however high I can get it, because anything that's tax-free is a middle finger to the governments.
Magic, yeah.
So I'm going to continue to rinse the hell out of that as much as I can.
Fair.
Other than that, actually, the best purchase I had, again, that was 24. Yeah, no, I'm not sure that really counts.
I don't think I've actually really moved into anything new at all this year.
Nothing new at all?
No.
There was no outside. Well, has there been any investments you've made in the back end of 24 that have been good over that stage and 25 or not?
Everything made, all
nothing.
The investments, nothing. Everything
in physical world and
in
crypto.
The physical world and crypto world. Everything that I went in at the back end of 24 just got smashed in the front end of 25.
The only thing that's done well is my physical gold watch.
Yes, okay.
That has been it. That's literally doubled just because of gold price.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And I suppose I would be the same if I valued it.
Yeah.
Valued those things.
Although
I think the watches
because it's business cycle related, I think you'll start seeing watches, wine, art.
Problem is that they're not as liquid as crypto.
No, they're not. They're not as liquid, but I do think you see them start to pick up as people will come out of
when we get
S&P,
into
all of that.
Yeah.
Which is why I bought mine back in Q4 24.
And you think about it, really, it's outperformed considering those sorts of things we're expecting to do really well when we have our alt season.
Yeah, and that's effectively when we were looking back there, we were thinking, right, okay, this is alt season.
The logic,
it started.
Yeah, we were. I was certain. I was like, it's coming. 2025 is going to be amazing.
Because I think what we've effectively seen is hyper concentrated moves this cycle.
Yeah,
and there's literally been two: Bitcoin, memes, and I mean you could argue as of late. Hyperliquid stuff like that. So revenue generating assets.
But do you know what I also realise? My YouTube feed is filled with TradFi garbage.
Because do you know why?
Stable coins.
Everybody, everybody's walking away from crypto and going to stocks. I cannot tell you the amount of stock talk or whatever you want to call it that I've been seeing on TikTok. I mean, mine's normally filled with paddle, right? Because that's the only thing I'm really interested in. But then all of a sudden, I'm just getting stock talk. There's no crypto anymore, like at all. There's minimal crypto content on TikTok because no one's interested. All of these big memes have been hammered, right? It's drained so much money. Yeah, exactly. Then everyone's gone to stocks. But then that's the moment in my eyes. I'm like, right, well, this is where I want to. This is why I want in. Yeah.
Because I guess this is now like what it was like in 2018 and 2022.
Yeah.
It's the day after the party, the night before.
Yeah, and even if this is a year where we drift lower to sideways, like I will be doing my utmost to earn as much fiat as possible to stack assets.
Same here.
Because we know the game.
Yeah, same here.
Even though it's a long, hard thing having to do a job, which maybe not anyone wants to do at these times, but if you know the game, you just got to play it.
And you know that you're working for 3 to 5 times what you're actually getting paid.
Exactly.
Earn your money, stick it on Hyperliquid, and
indeed,
wait for the things.
So
shall we do our predictions? We're making good time today.
Let's do it. Let's do our predictions. We are making good time today. Right. I'm not sure we've had a good week though, you know.
I haven't even looked, so you'll be a bit more up to speed than dear.
As we mentioned earlier, neither of us have got Bitcoin. We've just chopped, literally. So since Tuesday last week, we're literally the same price.
Yeah.
Give or take. ETH, same price, nothing there. Hype. What is my screen doing, Jeff? We're getting the direction correct.
Oh, hold on. We've done all right.
Yeah, we're getting there. Didn't get a mark though. We're well off of our target of 30.
Do you know what we did?
What's that?
We'll do it after when we come to looking at our.
Arve hasn't quite got to our targets yet, but we, again, since Tuesday last week, just sideways. Arweave, same sort of thing, not far off where we said. And then our Zcash, the only reason this is here is because I believe we had a stop loss at 500, so we've probably been taken out on that. But yeah, other than that, 0 out of 6. 5, sorry, this week.
Yep.
Absolute zilch.
Nothing. Nada.
So what do you think going into New Year then? Next week we should be back to Monday, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, we should be. Because the whole Christmas, not knowing what day of the week it is, that excuse is going to get old starting next week. So we need to sort our lives out.
Yeah, time to get locked in again.
Yeah.
I actually think our New Year could be ruined.
You reckon we're going to have a little...
Yeah, fresh lows. I reckon fresh lows. I reckon 80k.
Yikes.
I mean, the only reason I say that is if we look at this daily, just as an example, over the last couple of weeks, we've had 1, 2, 3 attempts at getting above this 90k-ish mark, and every time hammered. So I cannot help but feel the next move will be another flush. And I think it's after that we get this relief rally that we've actually been looking for.
Well, if not, then we are coming close to those two lines crossing and us having another.
Yeah, if we continue to chop, they could by all means cross and just revert.
Yeah.
But it's in a week, remember.
Okay, I'm with you.
82. So where do you think you're going 82?
82.
I'm thinking we potentially see some sort of big flush.
Yikes! I don't think anyone's got longs on now, have they?
I don't think so.
So we can't flush them.
I mean, ETH's done kind of what you mentioned. Those lines that get close to each other. We've chopped sideways.
ETH is due a change of fortunes. Poor soul.
I think it is a due move.
What have you gone for?
I'm going to go for 2.
No, what have you gone for a Bitcoin? I didn't write it down.
Oh, 80.
Okay.
For ETH, I would like to go with 2.7. Please.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to go with 2.6.
I like it. So you're there, I'm there. Lovely. All right, new assets. What do we want?
Let's do...
Should we do Canton?
Yeah, let's do Canton.
Seeing as we mentioned that.
I hate it.
Anything else?
Night or midnight.
Yeah. What's the ticker for that night?
Yeah. Let's see if it's on. It's not on thing.
Not on Hyperliquid. Really? Cool, it's doing all right.
Yeah, it's quite a big old. Lighters on here.
That's getting hammered, isn't it?
Is it?
I saw something on Twitter about it, but didn't do.
Yeah, 20% today.
Didn't do much digging on it. That was meant to be the Hyperliquid killer.
Well, it's those are the big three, aren't they? Hype, Asta, and Lighter. In terms of volume.
Anything else? Bitcoin, ETH, Canton, Night.
A meme?
Yeah, have I seen any memes in the thing this week?
Actually, let's see what has got the most... Ooh.
What's that? Oh, should we do Pudgy Penguins?
Go on then. That's not on thing though.
What is the ticker for Pudgy Penguins?
Is it Pengus?
I just had it. Yeah, Pengu. That used to be a great kids film, by the way.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
That was after my
time.
That
key memories unlocked there from that.
Ooh.
Pengu.
We are back to lows.
Yeah.
I say you're gonna shout to pick some up, aren't you?
What do we reckon for Canton then? We are back at where we have effectively launched, which is technically resistance.
Fair play.
At current price. So what do you think? We break through, we chop around a bit.
I think we're coming back. I think Bitcoin's coming down and everything's coming down with it.
Yeah, I think we can have a pullback.
Yeah, I'm going to say 10.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 10 cents. Oh, actually, can I say 10.8? A bit more specific.
18.
Yeah, well, 108. 0.108.
0.108?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And you're 0.10, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just below me. Let's see. Night. This thing's on a mad one right now.
This is old Hoskinson really beating the drum for real crypto to come back. I am absolutely...
Can I say 12 cents? It's not far off, but...
20%. Yeah, because if everything else moves down and that one moves up...
I reckon we could have another run at these highs before making a move low. Where do you reckon, sir?
7 cents.
Ooh.
I'm going for flush this week.
You
said
Pengu.
12, did you? Pengu. Yeah. Pengu.
What do we reckon? I am going to be bold. Actually, is that bold? I'm going to say 0.012.
I'm going to say 0.006.
0.006. Cool. Right back down here again.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's a vast drop.
Yeah. 30%. In the last 7 days, it's done nothing.
Yeah, just chopped.
It's just chopped.
And then over to you, sir.
Let me get the rock. Share. Green.
I need to get on a plane.
Oh, yes, you do, sir. Right, there we are.
And how are we looking?
We're down a bit because we've had... Oh, do you know what? I need to move this camera over because it's blocking the bloody screen.
Come on. I need to... Go on. Not working, Jeff. What's happening? Well, I'm going to have to move because my laptop needs charging.
Yeah, before you get cut off.
Yep. So I'm going to be on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen. Looking at me against the wall.
Oh dear. What have I done? Right. So, where are we? What was it I pressed?
People are going to come on here and think we're on like Babe Station or something.
The way you're laying.
Hi.
The way you're laying, OnlyFans. Listen, we've got to get the money in to stack our sats.
I'm too big to sit on the floor.
Well, that's what nobody knows. That I should have put that on my bingo card, that bloody meet the financial navigator and he's 12 foot tall. Nobody knew that was coming. Right.
That's the other thing I need to get that organised, actually.
Yes, you do.
The meetup.
Yeah. So we're down a little bit. We're down about $10 because we've had a mare with our Zcash short.
Yeah.
Which I believe was even it dropped into our range and then continued to drop.
No, we had a short on. We've been taken out.
Yeah. Okay. We just put it on. All right. So
and do we still have our hype long on?
Yep.
Is that doing all right?
I'm doing very good.
Lovely stuff. Well, we shall leave her.
Are you going to leave it into this week of...
Actually, no, I was going to say, yeah, can we take off?
Yeah, let's collect our money and go.
Oh, my laptop's just falling out.
Let's close it all at market price.
Let's lock those gains in.
Lock in those gains, baby. Oh, I should have done the thing so we could see it. I like seeing the little...
I don't know what's going on with Phantom or Polymarket, but I cannot get into Polymarket.
There we are. How about that? For a hype. Well, ours wasn't 10x.
You love to see it.
Ours weren't 10x. Otherwise, we would have done those numbers.
Why is it 10x then?
I don't know why it's saying that, because we weren't on 10x.
It must have been 10x.
No, it weren't. Definitely wasn't, because we didn't
That's
see
true. Well, that takes away a lot of the loss from Zcash, to be honest.
Yes, it does.
but love to see it.
Right. What are we doing?
Which one do you fancy, sir? Have we still got our RV limit order on?
Yeah, should we close that?
No, I like that.
Yeah, drift into it and then come back.
Yeah, I'm happy to have that still open.
Okay. So it triggers at 1:30.
Yeah, I believe
RV
so.
is currently at
150.
Yeah, so we've got a ways to go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ballsy and go with a Canton short.
Against the grain.
Against the grain, Canton short, and I would like a stop loss, 15 cents.
Yes, of course.
Can I only have 2x though, please, sir?
What?
I'm just managing my risk.
What? Take profit?
11 cents, just above my target.
Okay, I'm going to place this one.
Hi.
This is cool.
They're looking at me sitting on the floor going, why is he sitting on the floor?
Why is he sitting there like a little babe station guy? All right, that's in. Shawala. Canton short. I'm going to do ETH. What should I do? Oh, because yeah, Night's not on here. Unless I do Bitcoin.
Yeah, you can do Bitcoin or ETH. I'm happy with them.
Let's do Bitcoin now.
On what could be a very boring week again.
Yeah.
Who knows? Are you going short?
Yeah. The good thing is we're going short at if I do like 30x instead of 3.
30x. Can do, but we need very small.
Not gonna do 30x. I was just seeing if you would shut the idea down, but you didn't, which is worrying.
I'd allow you to, as long as we had it isolated and had thingy. I think that's fine.
All right. Why can't I see stop losses?
Below you.
Stop loss. 92.
Yeah.
Take profit.
82.
82, yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Pieces of cake.
And how much, if we just go to balances, what are we up to now on this on Hyperboard?
$145.
Not bad.
Not
Do you
bad.
fancy anything in the stocks world at all?
What are our choices stocks wise?
I think Nvidia's on there, is it?
It's a shame that they don't have a button that just shows the stocks.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably will.
They should do, yeah, sooner or later. I don't know stocks. Oh, silver.
There's silver on there.
Silver's on here.
Oh, come on. Should have a little play around.
What, to keep going up, or do you reckon it'll...
Yeah, we long it.
Let's have a cheap run of
dance with the devil. Let's have a little dance with the devil.
Bloody hell, 20x as well. It's not bad. We'll go 3x.
Yeah, 3x.
Should we do one?
Make sure it's isolated as well.
Yeah. ISO lovely. Gang.
You're selling short, by the way.
Oh, sugar lumps.
Can we do half normal margin? Because we are dancing with the devil.
Okay, fair enough.
I reckon we have a stop loss at 52.
What?
Hang on a minute. What am I looking at? I'm looking at it in pounds. What a tit.
Who uses pounds? What kind of backwater
Me.
bloody
I'm
third
joking.
world currency you talking about?
$70. Actually, no, that's really big, isn't it? That's a big gap. We've just been down there anyway. So yeah, stop loss 73. And take profit, should we say 83?
Let's go.
Or 82, something like that, actually.
I like 83.
Yeah?
Yeah, in it to win
Okay,
it.
let's see it. Let's see if we get it.
Bye-bye.
Lovely stuff. We on?
Yeah, we're in. So it's so good we
on.
can get those things like silver and stuff.
I like this. Do you know why I love this? Because it's so hard to trade spot silver.
Yeah, not anymore.
So hard.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay, so pre-launch we've got Mega ETH, I guess this is. And
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what Fogo is.
No idea. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get onto our poly market.
We've got no poly this week.
Unfortunately not. I don't know why. It just says error. Maybe I need to do an update or something. But we shall look at the poly market in the new year. I believe we have some winners to claim. Last time I looked. But let's leave it at that. Thank you, ladies and gents, for watching us through 2025. We hope to see you again in 2026. And there'll be plenty of announcements to come. Me and Crypto C just need to have a meeting about them all because we still haven't had it.
We need to sober up. Well, you need to sober up.
We do.
And then we'll have this meeting. But
we do.
You can still join us in the Telegram.
Yeah, be sure to join us over there.
Link will be in the description. Follow us on Twitter.
Instagrams,
YouTube, all that good stuff. We're going to have loads of like actual crypto stuff coming from me next year. Loads of tech stuff. So
yeah, what did I say the other week? We need to do a lot more for how to use crypto.
Yeah. I want to do one on HNS. Is another little
why does that ring a bell? HNS.
Don't know. Maybe I spoke about it before.
Possibly. It rings a bell unless I'm thinking of some other asset.
And Midnight. So we're going to do some privacy stuff next year, some DAO stuff, some DeFi stuff, a few tutorials here or there. We're going to get at it.
Right. Well, everybody have a great new year, whether you celebrate it or not. Stay safe, and we shall see you in 2026. Adios. Boom, boom.